Hey, what's already? It is Custom here, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm restarting another interview series on Mineplex, and this is the second series of interviews on Mineplex. And today I'm hitting it off with an admin interview with the new admin, PleaseTeamIFan, or Zach. He just got admin on Monday, so he's been admin for 5 days now. But I'm going to be asking him some questions, Jake will ask him one question, and there are 3 community questions that I have been asked to ask as well. So, do you want to give a bit of an introduction, Zach?
Definitely. All right. So yeah, first off, hi everybody. Again, my name is Zach, and I'm going to be 17 on the 9th of this month, so just 4 days from now. Well, actually, I don't know when you're posting this, but it's November 9th, just for those. A bit about myself. So let's see. I guess in real life, I'm like one thing that I'm really passionate about is photography, and that's something that I've been doing for a long time now. And let's see what else. I also participate on the school soccer team, and I also do the ultimate frisbee in the spring. And something that also that's pretty unique that I participated in last spring that I'll also be doing this time around is it's called Business Professionals of America, and you can look it up at bpa.org, I believe. And so basically what that is just like a national leadership conference where like I compete against other individuals and like in different categories, and that's something that was really interesting for me. And so, yeah, I also have 4 cats, so that's pretty interesting. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it.
So, I'll start out with the questions that I'm going to ask. So, there's 8 questions that I will personally be asking, 3 that are coming from the community, and then 1 that's from the special guest, which will happen in every episode from now on. 1 special guest, and that's Burnt Chrome today, who will be asking 1 question. So, I'll start it off. So, how long have you been staff on Mineplex?
So I got trainee, which is actually probably like 2 or 3 weeks after they had changed it from helper to trainee on. It was May 22nd, 2014. So I've been staff for now about a year and a half now. And so let's see, to be a little more specific, like yeah, with dates and stuff. So yeah, again, I got trainee on May 22nd, 2015, and then what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and then so I got ModCord, or I became a part of the ModCord team on December 22nd, I believe it was, of
It's a long time.
2000. Sorry.
It's a long time.
Yeah, no kidding. So I've been with ModCord for around 10 months now, so coming up on a year, and then so again I've been like with the staff team in general for 1.5 years.
Okay. So, the second question is, what inspired you to become staff on Mineplex?
What inspired me? So I think one of the biggest things was somebody that was actually a staff member here on before, and she's not now, but her name is Kendra Nicole. And so she kind of came. So I was a staff member on another server before, but she came over and she like talked all about the how Mineplex works and that kind of thing, and like just like the overall system really intrigued me, like with the different sub teams and that kind of thing, because like it really allowed me to like, or like when I saw it, like it really allows the individual to like identify their strengths and work in that kind of area. And so that's what was really like intriguing to me and what kind of like led me to ultimately applying here.
Yeah. So, the third question that I want to ask you is, what do you use to play on Mineplex and on Minecraft?
Oh, not too impressive, but I use a MacBook Pro. So yeah, all the Apple
Oh,
fans
I have
out
one.
there, I'm with you there. But and then I guess to be a little more specific, this is the mid 2012 MacBook Pro, so pretty old. But I mean, I think I might be getting a new
I've got the
laptop.
exact same one as you.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I might be trying to get one of the new ones because they look pretty cool. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, what is the best thing about being on ModCord?
All right, let's see. So, I mean, I think the best part for me is just like, again, like I said before, something that really interested me in coming here was like the fact that I was able to exploit my strengths and that kind of thing. And I think one of my strengths, I would say, is definitely my mentoring skills, my management skills, and that kind of thing. And so that's like one of the best things about ModCord for me, just the fact that I'm able to like express my strengths in those areas. Like obviously I have through like the mentoring manager and like TeamSpeak staff lead, because those like just like yeah, it's an opportunity for me to use my management skills and leadership and that kind of thing. But just for in general, for those like I guess whoever listens to this, if they're ever interested in like becoming staff, or if they're already staff becoming a part of ModCord, the best thing I would say is just generally again the opportunity. So like ModCord is broken up into at least like 5 parts, I would say. So there's mentoring, monitoring, trial management, tutoring, quizzers, reinstatement. All there's so many different opportunities for like different things to do. So like if you ever like find yourself having some downtime and you want more work, we'll definitely always have something that like you can fill in that time with.
Yeah. So, question number 5 is, what will you be changing as an admin?
What will I be changing? So I've started to think about some of that, but like not too specifically, because again, like I've mentioned on a lot of different platforms that I've been like announced on, one of my main focuses to start is the Pocket Edition staff team, which is a brand new thing to Mineplex. So that's one of my initial focuses, since we'll end up getting some actual Pocket Edition moderators like within the next 2 months. So that's my primary focus. But I also just put out today a survey to all moderators, just so I can identify what kind of things like they feel like are going well as a moderator, what things they enjoy, what things they think could be improved, and like based on that, that's where I'm going to look to like make some changes as an admin. But like looking outside and like and in like I think some of the major changes that I'll be starting with is like really encouraging more like engagement with like the staff team, because obviously we want to have a really well functioning staff team, because like once we get that relationship with the moderators and that kind of thing, then that's when it'll like transition over in game and interacting with the community, because that's like really, because like we're moderators here, we're not here to punish you and like the community members. What we're here for is just to keep the server safe and like have an engaging and interacting time. And so that's kind of one of the things that I want to emphasize to the staff members, that they shouldn't be like just focusing on that kind of moderation aspect. But yeah, so I mean, again, to start off, it'll be that Pocket Edition staff team, and then from there, I'll be making some small improvements. But once I feel like everything is set, that's when I'll start to brainstorm bigger ideas and for more things to come.
Yeah. So, question number 6 is, what is the best thing about being an admin on Mineplex?
Oh, the best thing about being an admin, let's see. So, I mean, obviously, I've been admin for less than a week, so I can't speak too highly of everything. But I mean, one of the best things I would say so far is that I've been like starting to meet a lot of new people that I've actually never even heard of, that like the community has no idea who they are. But I mean, I can't say it here, but like there's just a lot of new faces that I'm meeting, and like a lot of people behind the scenes that like I really appreciate all that they do. And so I'd say, yeah, the best part for me would be meeting all these new people. And I also like the role that I'm in, because again, like I do have ideas for improvement, and I feel like in this position I have the best like ability to do so. And so that's the kind of thing I'm really looking forward to working with. And then let's see, I think anything else? Yeah, I mean, I would just say that like again, so I'm just excited for the experience. I know, like again, since it's been less than a week, I can't speak too highly of anything quite yet. But I mean, I'm just again really excited to get started.
Yeah. So, question number 7 is a bit different to the other ones. It is, what is your favourite game on Mineplex?
What is my favorite game? Honestly, I like a lot of different games, but if I had to pick one, well, all right, I'll pick 2, and I'll probably narrow it down to 1. But my 2 favorites would be probably Sky Wars and Bridges, because I mean, I like to PvP. I'm not good at PvP, but I like to do it, and I definitely like team games in that. Like I'll do Team Sky Wars and that instead of solo, because yeah, I find it more fun to work in teams and that kind of thing. So those are my top 2, and if I had to narrow it down to 1, I'd probably do Sky Wars, just because like I enjoyed like the experience. It's not too long of a game. Again, I get to work with somebody else. I like the new changes too. It's really unique with all the different kits that we have, and so that's just again something that I really enjoy.
Yeah. So the last main question that I will be personally asking from my perspective is, what game would you like to have an update on in the future?
Let's see. I'm trying to think which game. I know maybe Bridges. I know Bridges hasn't been updated in a while, and so some change there would be nice. Yeah, because I know that like the developers are really working like on each game, and like so I know Skywars has had that recent update. The other games that I really play, maybe even like some of the arcade games as well. Because I mean, since it's like really a rotation, it's pretty repetitive. Like obviously, it's going to be the same. So maybe just some like general little changes in those, maybe like new kits and that kind of thing. I know that QA is working with like balancing everything, which is awesome. But I mean, yeah, I know it can be pretty repetitive. But I mean, obviously, I still have a lot of fun doing it. But if there had to be something that would be updated, maybe like some small changes in that, just to create a little different time when you're playing those games.
So I finished my questions to you, but now I have some community questions that I have gathered. So there are 3 community questions, and I'll start with the first one, which is from MuckNoTB, and that is, will the TeamSpeak staff lead change, and what changes might be coming soon to TeamSpeak?
Okay. So for now, I'm going to be remaining the TeamSpeak staff lead, and that's one of the ones I'm still working with. I might permanently stay, but I definitely, like, I'm going to be permanently staying, but I think I might still, like, recruit somebody within the ModCord team to do more of the, like, hands-on work while I'm more of an overseer. But again, for now, I'll be staying the lead until, like, I start to get into a position where I would really need somebody to take up the responsibility on that. And let's see. And changes that'll be coming to TeamSpeak. Nothing really major, unfortunately, because there's not too much capabilities we can do with like what we've already done with TeamSpeak. But I mean, we're always looking to like, because obviously there's always going to be some little bugs that people bring up to us. So again, changes, I would say, making sure that everything works, and then trying to think if there's anything else. We might try to. Oh, I know something that we've been trying to work on is make it so people can automatically get their ranks right when they log on TeamSpeak using like a command or a link. And so that's something that we're working on, but that's definitely some ways away. But again, something that we are working on for sure.
Yeah, so the second question is from LBW_LBW, and that is, which admin/dev plus have you worked with the most?
Would that be in my entire time as staff, or just like since I got admin entire time as staff? That would probably be Nathan or Blue Beetle HD, the former ModCord admin who is now the head of staff. Because since again before I was the mentoring manager and also the TeamSpeak staff lead, I was working really close with him, just like giving him updates and that kind of thing. And I mean, still today I'm still working pretty close with him because he's setting me up for this new role, because obviously he was in the position prior. Yeah, that would definitely probably be him.
So the last community question that I will be asking to you is from SimplyBrandon1, which you might know as being a mod on Mineplex, and that is, what was the first thing you did when you heard you were promoted to admin?
First thing when I heard I was promoted to admin. So yeah, obviously, so I tried. I guess the first thing I did personally was I tried to keep my cool, because I was with a lot of the other admins. I was obviously really excited, but yeah. So I tried to keep my cool, which I think I did. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, and then like after that, I talked to them for a while, just like thanking them and like figuring out like what I would do to start. And then so when it was announced to all the staff that I had gotten the position, the first thing I did was respond to messages, because on Slack I had received over, I believe at max it was like 175 Slack PMs, so there was that. And then like on the forums I also got a lot of like private messages and that kind of thing. So that was definitely my first day when I got admin, but yeah, so that's that.
So now it comes to the special guest, Burnt Chrome, who's also a mod on Mineplex, and he'll be asking one question to you, Zach. So I'll let Jake take over if he's ready.
Okay, so what are some changes that you think you're going to make, like positive changes you think you're going to make to ModCord, or you want to make to ModCord?
To ModCord, let's see. So I think, yeah, one of the bigger things, I did mention this before, but I definitely want to, so like, before I said I would want to encourage more interaction and engagement with like moderator to moderator, but I want to do the same thing with like ModCord members to moderator, because I know there's always been a gap, just like in interaction gap, and I think that's the kind of thing I would look to improve and change. And then so probably the other thing is I want to look to like refining some of our systems, because some of the things we have has been the same for like years now at this point, and so like definitely like with new changes to Mineplex, I think there's more opportunity for us to change, and with like new programs as well, we can start to implement that kind of thing. So those are probably the major things I'd be looking into.
Yeah, so that wraps it up for this interview. If you have any more questions for Zach, just hit him a PM on the forums. His link will be in the description. I'm sure he'll answer you as fast as possible, but remember guys, he can't answer you straight away because he has a lot of things that he has to do in real life and on Mineplex. So be patient with him and he will come around. But if you guys
I wish I could answer them all right away.
If you guys want to see more interviews like this style on the second interview series on Mineplex, then comment down below, comment who you want to see me interview. I hope to do some more well-known people or higher up staff members for this series, so comment down below and I'll try and get them for you. So hope you guys have enjoyed this interview. Go to friend Zach and Jake on Engine, and I hope to see you guys on another episode. Hope you have a great day and thanks for watching. Peace.